Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls. And I welcome you all to HDL, 100% Realistic League from Sao Paulo, Brazil. If you don't know who I am by now, that's embarrassing from you. And good evening to Mr. and Mrs. Williamson. Hope you're well. One shot quali. So I won't follow anyone, we'll just watch the live timing board. Tesco in the outfit Tauri. Invalidated. Tomo disqualified from the session. Being too fat and blocking the circuit. As it looks like Rafael and Jamet are your top two as it stands. And it is Rafael that takes pole position here in Brazil. Oh, that's no good. No good. Mrs. Williamson has stomach pains and feels dizzy. But yeah, it's Rothwell, J-Met, Frisky Biscuit, Els, Drift King, Spears, TJ, Cream, Watto, and the debutante Bad Otter TV, picked up from this stream, is going to start in P10. Lando Bakuto, Super Skills, and Tomo is P14. Rumour has it he was having a Tom Tit while quali was on. And he missed qualifying. Rothwell reporting "fuck yes" in the chat. But anyway, short break after that short stint. We'll be back in a few moments.
I just like the sound of it.
Thank you very much for the follow. Magic Co Colin. Hope you're well, pal. Welcome in. William. The massive DRS straight, William. William's 8th message this week and he's P1. As we get off on the formation lap. And let's see what these Donnies have started tyres. Soft and mediums are the way to go, apparently. Or the pit lane, William, yeah. So formation lap is on as we get ready for 71 laps around this historic circuit. And it is Rothwell who's going to be under pressure from the two Alpines on the soft, L's on the soft, and you got Drift King and Spears also on the soft. Just a little bit of betting tonight from our friends over at Paddy Power. You can get 2 to 5 for a Watto DNF. An L's bottle is about 1 to 6. Good evening, boss. How are you, mate? That is some mad strategies on the medium, medium, hard, soft, soft, medium, medium. William, Don is the gaffer of HDL. He is the top man, the boss, the head honcho, the king ding-a-ling, the big cheese. Aiden fucking F1er. How you doing, pal? Here we go then. Oh, and Krispy Kreme gets a penalty for a jump start, and we are away here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, down to the center S's for the first time out of 71, and everyone is driving like a Sunday afternoon in the middle of the Lake District. There's cars all over the place, and that's Spears right round, baby, right round off the start, and everyone's taken over Tomo's AI, who he has cried off actually because he hasn't got a setup, so he will be fingering his bumhole playing GTA in a little while as Els has made a positive start up to P3. There's more cars round, and that is the McLaren of Bradley, formerly a big sponsor of the league, I believe, and it is a virtual safety car, and we've managed about 5 corners. I'm very well, Aiden, thanks for dropping in, mate. Anyone watching who wants to join up for this 100% realistic, I'm sure William will drop the big command in the chat for us. Use that Discord link to join up, then come and join the 100% realistic league running every Monday at 7:45. And there it is. Thank you very much, sir. Krispy Kreme does need to go through the pit, but I don't think he can do it under the VSC. Oh, he is. Okay. Bradley also pitting for a new nose. Yep. He's still going to have his drive-through, I think. Is he? And we are back racing again. Frisky Biscuit in P2's teammate Elmet down in P4 in the Alpine. So good Good qualifying from Alpine, but not the best of starts as we go on board with Frisky Biscuit, who's just making his way through curved turn 7. Everyone being so cautious apart from Els. He looks like he wants to absolutely send it. As we go up to Zheng Kao for the first time under full racing conditions. Els already on the battery. Yeah, Don, just as I thought, Krispy Kreme needs to go through again, mate. He can't serve it under a virtual safety car as Els sets the fastest lap of the race and now is looking for a move. Oh, there's contact there. Oh, it's going to run him a little bit wide. The Alpine and the Alfa Romeo going side by side. They bang wheels again. And it is Frisky Biscuit who just maintains that P2. But Els is coming back at him. He wants to drill all of his battery early doors. They're going to go side by side again. The Alpine pushed off, and that is a push to pass. And he is through. Krispy Kreme this time now serving his time penalty. AMS Tomo's AI trickling through. Spears, who had that awful start, currently running in P14. Bad Otter lost 2 places, but is debuting tonight. Took a trial race earlier on, and here he is in the Alfa Romeo for this evening. Let's see how he gets on. Let's jump in the mid-pack here then. We got TJ, we got Deadly, we got FRC, Waitrose, and Watto has made his way up to P6 somehow. I don't know how he's managed to get his way up there, but there he is. And Deadly 1:12.4. Oh, that's Frisky Biscuit. He's facing the wrong way. He wants to watch everyone coming through the centre S's when he should be driving them himself, as Bad Otter gets a penalty on lap 4. Long ways to go. Deadly getting past Tesco up into P6 now. Deadly, a fantastic drive in the last 100% race I covered at Imola. I think he did well just to finish, actually. There was a few DNFs that day. Yellow flags in sector 2, and that looks like Frisky Biscuit. No, that's Lando in the Mercedes. Has had a moment there, and maybe involved his Frisky Biscuit as well, because he's gone down to P13. And it's not short of action, this HDL league, I'll give it that. Keeps me entertained as a commentator. As Elmet now on the pursuit of Els. 0.8 of a second. Should be able to reel him in with a bit of DRS. Yellow flags again. And the winner is Frisky Biscuit. He is round again. Geeko, good evening, sunshine. How are you?
He does not fox smash my door. Tell him.
He does not fox smash my door indeed. Watto gets overtaken by Deadly this time in the long run down into Desera del Lago. And Deadly is up to P5 and on the charge in that Williams this evening. Now, everyone's favourite supermarket and TJ, are they going to work together to try and attack Watto in the Aston Martin? Nobody knows. How's that going for you, mate? I'm on an offline save with Williams, and hang on a minute, that's an Alfa Romeo, and that looks like Bad Otter. Yeah, Bad Otter facing the wrong way, coming out of Junkao and gets disqualified. So, lap 6, that's the end of him. Thanks for coming, debut over. And we are down to now 15 and Tomo's AI. Only medium. What's causing the medium board? What's causing the medium board confidence? Yeah. Anyway, before that, oh, contact there between Watto and Deadly, and through goes Tesco's. There goes his teammate as well, TJ. He should let Deadly back through. That was a naughty little move from Watto. And now the two AlphaTauris are going to drag each other along. TJ's banking on safety cars, already on yellow. Bad race in Monza. Put them. Yeah, so Williams, season 3, they want P2 in the constructors. I finished 5th. That's Watto letting Deadly through. So I'm going to have some fun this season. Watto v Deadly, take 2, here we go. DNB Super Skills. In the McLaren. What have you found in your cupboard, William? That's the question. DNB Super Skills is after Spears. Let's just remind ourselves of Deadly up 10 places, Tesco up 11. And the biggest loser, Frisky Biscuit and Krispy Kreme, who boxed and then had to box again as Bradley gets past Tono's AI up into P14. And it looks like Watto and Deadly may... Oh, sorry. I thought it said cupboard, not clipboard. I just literally flicked at it quick and went back again. Sorry, William. Does that mean we're going to get some new clips from you, mate? Yeah, is that Glock. L's getting a 3-second time penalty there. Fastest lap so far I think is Deadly. I think that's a 112. Yeah, 112.4 from Deadly. No problem, mate. What's for tea, William? Says Special K. Tesco now has managed to get on the back of Drift King, who has gone under the radar, actually. And now it's going to get overtaken by Formula Claret Racing. Whatever they're called. FRC for short. Tesco. Oh, I thought you meant tea as in eating. Got me on strings tonight, William. Drift King getting that penalty now as well, as Spears has managed to get his way up. Oh, massive snap there from Super Skills. Have fish and chips, lovely stuff. Good choice, mate, good choice. Yeah, lap 11 is 71 and you've got 2 drivers on 3 seconds already. So Deadly's managed to get past TJ now. And is TJ going to come back at Deadly? I think she wants to go out. TJ and Deadly are having a good old scrap here. Love a ding dong in HDL. Is this your new stuff on your clipboard? Is it, Will? No, that is very long, mate. As TJ now looks to the inside on Deadly down into the turn 1 of the center S's. And job done. Watto is there waiting to hoover up any mess that these two make. Deadly, he's going to come straight back. He's going to come straight back at the AlphaTauri. There's some yellow flags there, and that looks like Drift King. And I don't think you can park there, sir. He's going to be in for a new front wing very shortly. Just having a moment coming out of turn 2. You're right, James. How you doing, mate? Dirty rumour on the mill about you today, pal. Lando then on the back of Frisky Biscuit. Tesco VL. Oh, great call, Dom. Look at him. He's just baiting, dipping the brake to get the second bout of DRS against the Alpine of Elmet. Is he going to make that move? No, he's not yet. He's toying with that Alpine. Yeah, Watto has made an absolute send there. Oh! Drift King's called it a day in the pits. As Crispy and Bradley looked like they were going to go to war there. Watto and TJ. As soon as I come off them, they start having a ding-dong. Here they go, side by side. Honda power versus Mercedes power. And TJ just manages to come out in front. Tesco then. Is this the time when he makes the move on Elmet? Going up into the DRS zone at the end of lap 13. Doesn't look like it. Again, he's just happy. He's content to sit behind. And that looks like Bukuto. It's not. It's Frisky Biscuit again. In the... went up to turn 12. So, again, more nightmares for Frisky Biscuit. Tesco still not getting past. Spears is running a decent race up in P8 so far. TJ now, look at Watto, he wants a bit of Deadly this time. Aston Martin versus Mercedes. Oh, he has to back out, otherwise that would have been his front wing end plate potentially off. But they will resume battle for sure. There goes Tomo's AI. And Tesco's just that little bit closer now on the run out of turn 12. Yellow flags again. That is for Frisky Biscuit one more time. Yeah, Tesco, I think he's toying with his car. He doesn't really want to overtake him yet, does he? Watto's just that little bit away from Deadly now. Who's Drift King carry? Oh dear. Frisky's spun around about 4 times now and got no... Oh! Talking of which, you can't park here, sir. Don't like polystyrene boards, does he, this guy? That might be rear wing damage if it's on sim. But a box from Els then on lap 16. And Tesco again, looking at this Alpine. Watto does manage to get the move done on Deadly, but we've seen this before. Deadly's going to come straight back at Watto. Tesco still content sitting in the dirty air of Elmet. Maybe using the opportunity to build the battery up. This is smart racing. Frisky Biscuit is off again. You want the tarmacky stuff, mate? The tarmacky stuff. Yeah, that's it there. Stay on that. Stay on that. Yeah, the grey bit, not the green bit, indeed. Come on, make 2 corners in a row. Yeah, is he going to make 3? Ooh. Hey, he didn't do it. He's on the green bit. Yeah, he needs to get in the pits, doesn't he? Poor bloke. Tesco looking to go side by side with the Alpine this time. Yeah, I think he's that was a hell of a slap on the exit of turn 2. I'd be surprised. Frisky is in the pits and has retired from the race. So we are left with 13 and Tomo's AI. As Els on the fresh mediums has made a move on DMB Super Skills, and next up the road for him is the gaffer Spears. So Hells has caught up to Spears. And Spears does come into the box. Tesco still. Anyone watching who's racing, this is very, very smart from Tesco. He knows that he can go longer than Elmet, and he's just used him for DRS, and he also has used him to charge his battery up to full You can tell he's in an esports team now. That is very, very smart racing IQ from Tesco Express. Spears then onto a set of the brand new yellow walled medium compound tyre, and he comes straight out behind Racing Warehouse's very own Bradley JS95. Krispy Kreme looking at Bakuto now, and he's driven through him. Possibly not, as Elmet gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and that now releases Tesco to go after Rothwell, who is in the lead of his own out there. He doesn't have to do anything much. Watto is now back within DRS range of Deadly. Elmet with that 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is embarrassing. I've seen a lot of these in the game this year. And he's going to come out behind DNB Super Skills. As we see Bradley and Spears having a little ruck in the centre S's. Oh, that's contact. That's a rear wing gone. And, yeah. Safety car for that accident. Pit stops then for everyone at the top, I'm guessing. And due to this safety car, I am going to be back in a couple of seconds. Right then, everyone has taken that opportunity for a fresh set of tyres, and it's Rothwell from Tesco and Deadly. 50 laps to go. Welcome to the Rose House. How is everyone doing? William proving why he could be the #1 mod in the chat, keeping it going. I'm going to play on the slot machine. Oh. Oh, can't even spell roulette. Embarrassing. Oh, get in. Win on the roulette. We love to see it. Hard, medium, 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 medium. Was that someone's tyre strat you've just put in there, William? Hard, medium, 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 medium. Haha. He can't hear you. That's a very late call on the safety car coming out of Junkao. Or Junsao, however you'd like to pronounce it. That's a Ferrari strat, and Rothwell's going to take over in that Mercedes as the safety car. And we are set to go racing one more time. It's Rothwell from Tesco and Deadly, your top three. Watto and Elmet. And wow, Rothwell has sent Tesco's to the shops. Deadly's just having a let off a touch. He couldn't overtake him before the safety car line, but he's done it now. Deadly straight up into P2 off the restart. Further back, no moves of sort. They're all coming through the center S's one by one as Spears drives through Tomo. Must be like driving through a tunnel. Bradley on the back of Bakuto. Can hear him lifting off nice and early. Bakuto drops past Tomo's. Oh no, that's TJ. That's TJ who's had a little bit of a spin there. And that's a nightmare start as we go back on board with Deadly. That Mercedes is pulling off into the distance, unfortunately. But Tesco is... Deadly now has been overtaken by Tesco's. There's 2 penalties in 2 corners. They're having a good old scrap, these two, and we will be here for it no matter what. Who's actually flying? Right, so press the left analog stick. He must be in control of the camera then. Deadly having a moment coming out of turn 12, and that's allowed Tesco's a bit of breathing room, but he's got Elmet. Yeah, and Deadly has, the DRS has been broken, but here comes Watto on the soft compounder tyre. He's going to not have a punt. Oh, he's going to look at Els there coming down the inside. That's a nice, I nearly said a nice clean move. Up the inside goes Watto. Els is going to hold round the outside. As Watto on screen gets a time penalty. That looked very harsh. And next on Els's radar is J-Met. I will call him J-Met for a little while. Otherwise I'll be stuck calling him Elmet forever. And up the inside goes Els back up into P4. And there goes Watto right up the inside of J-Met. J-Met losing 2 places in the space of a straight, and super skills. We just saw that in the distance. A huge snap of oversteer going through the center S's. Bradley now back on the pursuit of Krispy Kreme. Yeah, we saw that in the rear view there. Bradley gets a time penalty, 3 seconds. So we'll just flick over and have a look at these penalty updates. It's 8 seconds for J-Met, 6 for DMB, and then 3 seconds for Els, Watto, Bradley, and Lando. TJ, he was doing so well, and now he finds himself 6.5 seconds off the back of the track. Tomo forgot his setup, Skiddy. What an absolute L from the esports driver. As Deadly 1:11.9 sets the fastest lap of the race. Deadly is hunting. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Deadly now on the back at Tesco's. He's going to hold it round the outside. They're going to go side by side. There's contact, bit of rubbing. J-Met manages to get past Watto again. Lando managing. Oh, there was almost contact there between Krispy Kreme and Lando. TJ now with another penalty. Watto and J-Met now having a little bit of a scrap as well. Watto retaining P5. DMB is there as well. Big lag spike. Deadly and Tesco swap places again into turn 1, and that's an AlphaTauri right round, baby. Right round, and you'll be shocked to hear that it's TJ. He's had a lap to forget as Krispy Kreme now up into P8 in that Red Bull. But the Mercedes coming right back at him then down the inside. Good bit of clean racing there from the two of them. Oh, they're going to... What's going on there? Maybe some contact, because Krispy Kreme's gone very wide and remained very wide. Skiddy may not reply, William, because he's playing GTA with Special K. And these two are going to be battling for a little while yet. Williams versus AlphaTauri. And Bradley and Spears continue their battle. It's Aston Martin versus McLaren Power, and Bradley makes it a P7, P8. Why are they all running away? Swap around then in the battle for P2. Deadly has a look. Tesco's takes it back. And what this battling is doing is allowing Rothwell and that Mercedes to just go off into the distance. Deadly coming back. We're going to see them side by side again, are we? No. Deadly back out in front. And are we going to see Tesco this time? deploy his tactics of just sitting in behind and recharging the battery. They're on similar, about 50% each. And HDL Watto is coming back towards the rear end of Elmet. Spears and Bradley could have a little scrap this one as well. The laps have flown by. We're on lap 30. We're almost at half distance. Almost. Feels like we've been racing about 20 minutes. Maybe less than that. But again we see Tesco and Deadly. AlphaTauri versus Williams once again. What a camera view that is. Shows you absolutely nothing. Oh, that was contact between Bradley and Spears. I am trying to just flick in between the battles. We've got 3 on the go. We've got Deadly Tesco's. We've got Elmet, Watto and DMB Super Skills. And then we've got Brad and Spears in behind. And now Krispy Kreme is with them as well. So, a few little battles to have a look in between. Back up to the top then for the usual battle, and that is Deadly and Tesco. That's because Tomo is shite. The little no setup noob. Watto's had an awful turn 2 there. That will put him a little bit away, but Krispy Kreme versus Spears versus Bradley. He's not even in the race. He threw his toys out of the pram because he forgot his setup. As Spears collects the front wheel of the McLaren, luckily not to spin him round. Both cars in front, flashing as well. Yeah, Tomo threw his toys out of the pram because he forgot his setup. Unfortunately. Another lap, another Tesco and Deadly overtake. Oh, but Tesco's gone very wide, and that allows Deadly to go around the outside of turn 2. That's probably got him a warning as well. And Tesco's, with the DRS, retakes the lead. Watto is half a second away. It doesn't look like it, no. 2.8 seconds now the gap. They've lost a second in the last 3 laps. So they're not even slingshotting each other, which I think is a big, big mistake. Bradley, Krispy Kreme. Oh, hello. Oh, what happened there? That almost ended in tears. Krispy Kreme running wide off the exit of turn 4. Went that wide, he almost ended up in Argentina. And Bradley goes through. Spears has had a moment somewhere as well, because he's now 1.3 seconds off the back. So it's now a direct battle between Brad and Crispy as Crispy drives it on late into turn 10. Oh. Nice drift there from Krispy Kreme. That allows Spears through. That's the end of that battle. As we see Watto now climbing all over the rear wing of Elmet. And the top 2 swap places. And they'll probably swap places every lap now until we finish, as they almost Almost touched there on the run up to turn 5. I'll be able to do the Glock thing on the last lap. Look at these two. They do not want to give it up, do they? Deadly going very wide off the exit at 12. Tomo's AI getting lapped for about the 14th time. Yeah, it was a good battle. They're enjoying this, and we're enjoying watching it as well as they swap positions. Deadly's going to come back up into P2. But the battling, this is playing right into Rothwell's hands. With Tesco, you saw there, very harsh time penalty. Yeah, no worries, mate. Catch you in a bit. Skiddy's going, apparently. I don't know if he's going from my stream or the game or what. I want to see some more of these battles. Watto. Watto and J-Met, the only other battle on track. Let's go on to this main battle here. Yellow flags in sector 2. It looks like Crispy's had a moment there on the run up to turn 12, and Deadly and Tesco. Watto and J-Met also swap positions in behind. But here they go again. TJ another time penalty. And we're going to see another side-by-side procession. The penalties, boss. 3 seconds Tesco, 3 seconds Els, 8 for Elmet, Watto 3, DMB Super Skills 6, Bradley 3, Lando 3, TJ 6. As we are officially at half race distance. And someone had a moment there. I think that might have been old Lando. He could, yeah. Should we see how many warnings he's on? He's on 3 warnings, so I don't know why he's not got a penalty, unless that warning was for a collision, and it's 2 track extension warnings. That would make sense, as Krispy Kreme gets past Lando in the Mercedes, and Els is going for another undercut, it looks like. Oh! Contact there between Deadly and Tesco's. Yeah, very late on the brakes there. That could be yeah, caught red-handed. In the race I covered last night, I also caught someone red-handed with a purposeful DNF coming out the pits at Monaco. Just forgot to turn right and went straight on. Message soon came in the chat. I'll take the quali ban next week. Watto then loses out on P4 to Elmet. Probably 2 of the slowest cars on the grid here, being driven FI2 are probably the best drivers on the grid. This is what the HDL realistic division is all about. This is entertainment. This is what we've came to see. At this point at Imola, we were left with 5 cars, I think it was, and TJ has gone in the pits and retired. Unfortunately. Hopefully his car does not cause any problems in this battle between Deadly and Tesco's that's continued for about 15 laps. And again, Deadly choosing the inside line this time. And they're driving each other hard. There's no two ways about that. Watto now needs to... Lando gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, along with Bakuto, who comes in for a pit stop. Yeah, literally 8.7 seconds, doesn't have to do anything. How many warnings has he got? One. As we watch Tesco with an absolute send this time. Pit stops now, Watto into the box. Bradley and DMB swap places, so these two look like they might be working together, and L's on the fresh set of mediums does a 1:11.4 and sets the fastest lap of the race. Must be time for DMB's super skills, as Elmet's had a huge moment there, and now Els is right on the back of him. Here they go again. He does. But at 10.1 seconds, he can just carry on what he's doing. Coast the tyres in. Oh, big lock up from Tesco into turn 4, runs wide as well. Els gets another time penalty in behind through the centre S's. They are unforgiving and they will punish you at a slight misdemeanor there. Is this yours or his? Did you? Man at the back door. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he will pit again. It's a definite 2-stop race, but he can just extend this stint for as long as he can, as L's now back up into P4, 13 seconds off the top 3. And you'll be surprised to see on the screen that Deadly and Tesco are playing around with each other, I would say. Yeah, they've already allowed. Watto and Spears, the Aston Martin teammates. Should be multi 21 here. Actually, multi 12. Get out of the way. Team orders have happened at Aston Martin. Well, look at Els. They're definitely, I think you've called it here, Don. They're bringing Els back into it slowly but surely. That gap now 9.2 seconds. You'll be able to see him in a minute. He's only a little distance away. Yep. And this is where he'll pick up the most time, because this is where they battle hard. Oh, and more contact to give Els more time. So it's 9.4 seconds at the start of this lap. Deadly twerking at Tesco there. A bit of banter, I reckon, between the two of them, but that's already a second in Sector 1 alone that Els has managed to get back. Now 1.3. Thursday ain't that bad, William. At least you only got to do Thursday, Friday, and you're back again. As Krispy Kreme sets the fastest lap of the race on the soft compound of tyre. Els now 7.3, so that's 2.2 seconds. 2 seconds now found on this lap alone. Yeah, and then go. Yeah, and the tunnel up here to the. Oh no. No, and they haven't boxed either. Correct. Els 7 seconds. Now 6.5. Oh, there's lockups.
Is that
going
Glock?
on here as well.
Is that Glock going slowly? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness.
They're going to go side by side through Sector 2. Well, that gap for Rothwell now is 14.6, so if he can extend this for another 5 or 6 laps, he may get a free pit stop. See you, William. Take care, mate. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it as always, mate. And I hope Mrs. Williamson feels better soon. That gap is 4.8 seconds. That has been incredible. Let's have a look at these lap times for Els. .112s, and the car in front are doing 114s. So yeah, 2 and a bit seconds a lap. Els can see them now at the end of the straight as Watto gets past Bradley. Bradley, who's done a 25 lap stint on the hard compounder tyres, as the lap counter now reads 26 laps to go. .7. What an incredible stint this has been from Els. Be interesting to see if he can. If he screws his head here. Hello Kev, how you doing mate? Welcome in for a bit of 100% Brazil. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. This is the only battle on track now until Els arrives in about 1.5 laps time. As you can see him lifting and coasting now. Are they planning something for Els? Are we going to see the two cars too wide blocking the circuit? Who knows? No one ever tells me the weather, so I wouldn't know. It does look like it's coming in a bit, doesn't it? It's getting darker. But look who's arriving on the scene at a rate of knots. Els is one corner away from him now, and at the end of this lap, if truth goes to form, he should be in DRS of these two. As there's more contact now. Yeah, he's in the pit window. He's in Rothwell's pit window now. And there he is, look, in DRS of the cars in front. So it'll be interesting to see how Els plays this, because there is a pit stop imminent for the top three. Is this what the guys are waiting for? Is there a bit of the wet stuff on the way? Who knows? There goes Els. He's all over his battery as well. Are we going to see... Oh, through the middle goes Els. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 1 and Els straight through the middle. Thank you very much, boys. I'm off. What a move from Els. Up into P2 with a blink of an eye. It's absolutely superb. Someone clip that, please. Clip that, please. Absolutely fantastic. There you go. There you go, Don. Keep that for a move of the season or overtake of the season or something. There it is. What a move. Like a hot knife through butter. Els up into P2. Yeah, now what's going to be interesting is this time as the conditions get a little bit darker. Now they should work together, not fight each other. They need to get back into the DRS of Els. It looks like they're now working together, I think. A change of strategy from Deadly and Tesco. Yeah, he's losing valuable time. Should we just have a look at the lap time comparisons then? So Rothwell's last 5 laps. 14, 13, 13. Between the low and high 13s and a 14 there, whereas Els should be ticking along in the 12s. Yeah, so he's 1:11.8 there as well. That was the lap he overtook. So Lando gets another penalty. Yeah, they've only realised, yeah, 50 laps. Oh, we'll work together now. Oh, contact again. That gap now down to 14.1. Right, 13.8. That's the only thing I can see. They must be waiting for something. Are they waiting for a soft stint, maybe? Are they trying to extend for a soft stint, or are they extending for a bit of the soggy stuff? Clear skies over to the right on the exit of turn 12, but clouds are forming overhead. Still need something to enable the spectators to see the weather, because it's an absolute joke. No. Yeah, safety car opens it up for Deadly, Spears, Krispy Kreme, Bakuto. Els has got that gap down to 11.9 seconds. There we go. Yep. Engineer Don shouting the orders, and Rothwell delivers. We have a new race leader, and that is Els. Let's see how quick Rothwell can get up to this. Watto up to P3 out of absolutely nowhere as well. How quick can Rothwell? He is 9.3 off the lead. So if there is some soggy stuff on the way, Rothwell needs to get them tyres in the window quickly. And boxing in behind for Bradley onto the medium compound tyre. And Spears onto the 2-lap medium compound tyre, is it? Yeah. No new tyres of the mediums for Spears. Could go on a set of the softs from the end here. We'll leave that on leader for a little while. Rothwell's lost time. 11.5 that gap now. As Els continues. Rothwell's into the box again. As Tesco comes in as well. Is he lagged out? It's his AI. I think it's his AI. The car's ghosted. Yeah, it was his AI. Rothwell fucked over by the game. as Tesco sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:11.2. Yep, and if I was Rothwell, I'd be absolutely fuming. If I owned it on disc, I'd be snapping the disc in half. Absolute shambolic from Cody's, and now Rothwell is down in P8. How a race can change with one disconnect, eh? No battles anywhere on circuit. Find Nokia percent now for me. What does that mean, William? Watto is coming back at deadly. As Rothwell, now to add insult to injury, gets a time penalty. He's going to be absolutely fuming. Watto then on the back of deadly. Nokia 105. Into the pits comes Deadly and gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Unlucky, mate. Watto gets a penalty now. Krispy Kreme and Spears. Rothwell, redemption drive back up into P7. Don, have you had any adverts tonight, mate? Deadly overtakes DMB to retake P4. Next on the radar for Rothwell is Elmet. J-Mac going to make the move on DMB Super Skills? Not quite yet. Super Skills misses the apex, and that allows J-Mac to get a little bit closer, but Rothwell is coming, and he's coming hot. As it's now a 3-car battle then between Rothwell. Oh, that was so close. Super Skills nearly wiped out J-Met and Rothwell, and that would have really ended Rothwell, I think, if he'd have been swiped out there. But he's going to retake the P5 on J-Met now. What's his penalty situation like? Be interesting. Anyway, Don, you didn't answer my question. Have you been getting adverts tonight, mate? For underfloor damage, you say disqualify him. I'll tell you a driver who could win this, however, and that is Tesco's. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins this, or gets near his damn it. 10 laps to go. Tesco's retakes P2 from Watto. Be interesting to see how close Deadly can get to Watto as well. Watto, who's done alright, to be fair. Better than he did last night in HPR anyway. But just keep an eye on this gap now between Tesco and L. 6.6. He needs to find 6/10 a lap, and he will be on him. As we have a 3-car battle here between Krispy Kreme, Super Skills and Lando. As Deadly gets another time penalty. And up the inside into turn 1 goes Super Skills. And Krispy Kreme, you saw just in front of you, that's some dodgy internet connection there on the McLaren of DMB Super Skills. We've seen that for a lot of this race. But Krispy Kreme has an awful turn 4, and DMB Super Skills looking again. 5.3 seconds that gap out in front, and 5.3 the car behind. It looks like Mr. Krispy Kreme is missing an M plate there. I can, mate, yeah, not a problem. Race director incidents. I'll be there till Christmas, mate, doing all that. I'll run through it on the stream, mate. Literally scroll to the bottom on here. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do, mate. I'll say if you want me to individually screenshot it, I'll be there till Christmas. But no, I will scroll through it, mate. Not a problem. Krispy Kreme, they're missing an M plate. We have just noticed on. You see that right M plate gone. Tesco's has got that gap down to 4 seconds. 3.7 now. What do you do with the race director incidents, Don? If you don't mind me asking, mate. Those Cream and Super Skills swap places one more time. Lando's just been dropped off. That's interesting. My Twitch just glitched and it came up that I had 0 followers. Watto coming back at Deadly then. After being overtaken. Penalties then. Fastest lap is a 1:10.2 for Rothwell. I think Tesco's going to win as well. Hello, William. Still here. 6 seconds. Yeah, so it is a Tesco win at the moment. 6 seconds for Els, 3 seconds for Tesco, 8 for Deadly, 6 for Watto, 3 for Rothwell, 3 for Elmet, 3 for Bradley. Spears, one of only 2 drivers not to get a penalty, and I hope I haven't cursed anything there. Krispy Kreme, 3 seconds, 11 for Lando, and 6 for DMB Super Skills. That is your penalties so far. Tesco is now within DRS of Els. And it will be about Deadly now with 6 laps to go. Here goes Tesco then to take the lead of the race on Els. How much of a battle is he going to put up? Not much. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. There is a bit of contact there as well. Side pod to front left. The inevitable is coming. And they're going to go side by side into turn 4. Nice clean racing from the lads. We like to see that. Is there going to be a Tesco send up the inside here? Oh, it's a big send from Tesco up the inside. Els is going to hold it. They're going to go side by side now up into turn 10. Els going to look for the switchback potentially. No, but what this is doing is allowing Deadly to come back into the race as well. 2 seconds, 1.9 now that gap. And Els needs to use that DRS to his advantage, 6/10. He needs to stay in it for as long as possible and drag himself away from Deadly, who's absolutely driving the wheels off that Williams to try and make it a Tesco Deadly 1-2. And here goes Els to retake the lead with 4 laps to go here in HDL. Els is absolutely hammering his battery. Deadly 1.4 seconds behind now. This is a 3-horse race for the win on the track. Yellow flags in sector 1, and that's Watto. And that is also a safety car. Spears is in the game. This Lando 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Spears is in the game. Could we see a Spears victory here? Don called it earlier on. Els needs to box. I'd Spears. Everyone will box here, I think. And if they don't, they're stupid. Oh, he hasn't boxed. No one's boxing. Ah, Deadly's in. Deadly will get rid of his 5-second penalty. Smart play from Deadly. Is Rothwell going to come in? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He doesn't. Watto? Yeah, Watto's in. J-Met, is he going to come in? Is Bradley going to come in? No. Spears? He's thinking about it. Yep, he comes in, Spears. He doesn't mind coming in. So Deadly is now just down to 3 seconds of penalties. So very smart play. The MB Super Skills is not going to come in. Krispy Kreme still driving around Argentina. The biggest shock is Els has stayed out. I cannot believe it. Deadly for the win, Watto P2. Then Spears, interesting. That's an interesting... The safety car's got to come in at the end of this lap. Got to give us 2 laps of racing. Otherwise we end under safety car. Perhaps that's what Els is thinking. If we finish under safety car and the field bunches up, Spears wins the race. I think. It'd be so tight. Imagine if Spears wins the race under safety car. This Spears driving past them all, giving them all the 2-finger salute as he wins, as it ends under safety car. This will be such an interesting call. It's got to go in this lap. Got to. But whatever happens, Spears is going to skyrocket up loads of places. Where is he on the track right now? He is on the back of the pack, isn't he? Yep, there he is. How many seconds off the lead? Oh, the safety car is coming in this lap. He's 5.9 seconds off the lead, Spears. And there are some penalties in front of him, so here we go then. We are going to have 2-lap shootout to decide who wins. There is tyres mixed up all over. We're going to see Deadly. I think we're going to see some liquor stamps and sends it from Deadly here. Look at him, he's trying to push Rothwell on already. He can't go. He cannot overtake. Now he can. Here we go, down into turn 1. Oh, is that Rothwell disconnected again, or is that Lando's AI ghosting? Oh, that's Tesco in the wall. Watto up to P2 is overtaken Deadly. Deadly's going to send it down the inside into turn 4. Deadly's had contact. And look at all the... Oh, there's a car... Fucking camera angles. The Red Bull of Krispy Kreme collects. Rothwell's off the track this time. There's cars all over the gaff. What on earth is going on? This is like 5-lappers. There's a car on the grass. Rothwell's just DNF'd it into the wall on purpose. There's no two ways about that. And Watto leads the race. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe what I am. Oh, he's off onto the grass. He's bottled it. Here comes Els right back at him. Battery battling as well. Watto got a nosebleed being on top the timing boards and wanted to give it back. Here, Els, mate. Take the win, mate. Oh my goodness. Last lap shenanigans. Here we go. There's sends all over the place behind. Between Els and Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme's going to come up the inside. Watto's gone off into the distance. Oh my god. There's car banging going on. Deadly. Are we going to see another send? Oh, he collects Els as well. There's contact and through goes Elmet now. It's his turn to have a smash at Els. Krispy Kreme's managed to get himself up into P2. How on earth he's managed that, I do not know. But Watto's off into the distance. Oh, wow. Good job I didn't say what I said last night in tonight's stream about the 10 gifted. Watto wins this race. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Krispy Kreme, yes. Driver of the day contender. 100%. And look at Elmet. Oh, he's been tagged. He's been tagged by Deadly. Spears is up as well. Spears might win it. Who's going to win this race? Nobody knows. Watto's going to absolutely send it towards the line. Watto takes the flag on track. Krispy Kreme P2. Spears wins. Oh my goodness. Spears has won. One of the greatest endings to a Grand Prix I have ever witnessed on this game. Absolutely superb. HDL delivering the goods. From the shithouse of Imola to the superb Brazilian Grand Prix. I cannot believe. I need to get my breath back. I cannot believe what has just happened. What a race. Whew. And it is Spears, Krispy Kreme, Watto, Bradley, Deadly, Els, J-Met, Super Skills, Tesco, Lando, Bakuto, Rothwell, Tomo. Your finishers. I'll just go through the incidents nice and slowly for you here. Boss, I haven't forgotten, mate. I may forget what time the race starts, but I didn't. I haven't forgotten about that. And the timing on the stream is 1:47:30. Alright, mate. I know where I'm going. Oh, shit. Need to speed up a bit. I can do one a second now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! There you go, mate. Okay. 1:47:30. No worries, mate. Guys, we're going to go over and raid Beer and Kebab TV. But what a race. But guys, yeah, thank you very much for following. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Wow. Then in the archives.